Okay, so I've had my 2012 Subaru Outback 3.6R Limited for about 7, 8 months. Bought it on October 28, 2011. I've got about 14,000 miles on it, and obviously I've driven a lot. So here are some of the likes and dislikes about it. From the outside, one of the dislikes are the um, headlights. You put in projector beams, Subaru. You could have just as easily put in projector beam HIDs. So that's a dislike. The 17-inch wheels with just horrible tires is a second dislike. You could have gone upsized to an 18 or even a 19, like Audi or somebody else. Third dislike happens to be back here at the rear. With the 3.6R, you get the twin pipes from the flat 6, except I've got downdraft pipes instead of an opening in the rear valence like the Legacy happens to have. So those are dislikes on the outside. Here on the inside, dislike is, for a $33,000 car, an auto-dimming rear view mirror should have been standard. Similarly, we have this parking brake over here, this electronic parking brake, which is, it's adequate, but, a hand brake would have been much more conducive to a car like this. Next we have lack of rear air vents here. My 2007 Jetta GLI actually had them in the back seat, and they were useful for my daughter because they helped to cool off the back seat very fast. And the last thing on the interior that is a disappointment is the lack of a cargo net on the back side of the driver's seat, like this. Seems like an oversight. Seems like somebody, some bean counter or MBA like myself, decided to save a little bit of money, and in doing so, made the car just a little bit less functional. Going back to the driving, there are a lot of things to like about this vehicle. The paddle shifters here really provide a little bit of entertainment for the car, for essentially those of us who are giving up sporty vehicles for a grocery getter. I would have liked a 6-speed on the transmission, but given that you're utilizing the or similar the same transmission as the G35X I used to have with the rev matching throttle blips, I can't say I'm very disappointed. Suspension tuning is a little on the soft side. There's too much pitch fore and aft on acceleration and deceleration, as well as there's just the spring rates are a little too soft. I think again, I think Subaru could have done a lot to make this an enjoyable vehicle, sort of similar to the Audi Allroad, if they had just tightened things up a little bit, given it a little more European handling. I don't think they would have lost any sales in doing so. I think that's about it. As you can tell in the distance in my garage, I like unique things. I have a Triumph Speed Triple, which is a 3-cylinder engine, a 3-cylinder 1050cc engine, and so I'm in love with this 3.6 liter flat 6. Obviously, you didn't tune it like Porsche has tuned their Boxster engines, or Boxer engines in the Boxster and in the 911. But it'll do for now for a grocery getter. The cabin is absolutely comfortable for long distance drives. Drove from here to our timeshare in Florida which is about 1,000 miles. It's actually 989 miles. I drove that in about 11 hours this spring. So this car is I'm sorry, 17 hours. It's a very comfortable cruiser on the highway, and you can just literally make up time without breaking a sweat. I think we average about 75 miles an hour and about 27 miles per gallon on that trip. So, good car. There are a few quirks that, should have been ironed out for a car in this price range. But all in all, I'd have to say that, it's not a bad drive. Oh, as an aside, I actually have upgraded the rear sway bar to the Subaru WRX STI sway bar as suggested in the SubaruOutback.org forums. I think I did that after about 2 weeks of driving this car. The handling was just terrible. It was absolutely that bad. Sometime this year, maybe in the spring, I'm going to upgrade the shocks and struts to the Legacy GT shocks and struts to lower the car, as well as add in the sway bar and some other chassis stiffening modifications to sort of make this capable platform into the true sleeper that it should be and could be. So, Subaru, you had a chance. Hopefully there's some of us or some people out there who own these Outbacks, such as myself, who actually will make this car into what you should have made it from the factory. That's it.